You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, welcome to another episode of the Masochist series. Today we have a new deck. It's the Insect deck. Now as you can see here, there's a lot of cards. Honestly, it's 56 cards. A lot of these cards do exactly the same thing, which is kind of makes it difficult to eliminate them because they literally all a lot of these cards do the same thing. They are either a searcher on summon or they special when there's an insect on board. Like they all pretty much do the exact same thing. We have boss monsters like Ultimate Great Insect and Cicada King, and some of these like rank 4s. We can get into this rank 5 right here, but we have a few different options here. This is just like a generic insect deck. I also started to make an OTK deck, but I can't quite get the ratios right on it yet. Because again, like a lot of the cards we have do the exact same thing. They either special summon themselves or they're do something on normal summon. So we have like cards like this, and then we have cards like her right here, like Freyant. Like we have that, and we have I cut a lot of the ones that special summon themselves like this, but this is kind of a larger monster. But this is going to be like an OTK deck. I'm still kind of figuring it out. I think for now we'll just play the regular insect deck, which would be this one, and we'll just cut things as we realize they suck or don't, because that's usually the best strategy, honestly, with the Masochist, especially in gold. Like you just go in there, and if things just suck, you just say, okay, I'll take this out, okay, I'll take this out, and you just kind of remove cards card by card by card. So we'll give it a try. Okay, we lost the coin flip. Our opponent chose for us to go first. We'll see what we can do here. The hand's looking pretty decent. I mean, got a free summon, eventual free summon, another free summon. Yeah, but multiple cards here are good. This is pretty decent. I mean, the big question is, how do we get things into the graveyard? I mean, how do we banish things? That's the real question. Actually, that's fine. I think I know how we banish things. So I think we start. This is a free summon if a insect is banished, so that's decent. We can start by using this later. I think we normal summon this. Yeah, we normal summon this, activate. No point for that to be equipped. That's pretty good, actually. The Infinite Antillion is pretty good. This card, if an insect is special summoned, that's fine. So we'll activate this to special summon this Guard Mantis right here. They'll activate this card to special summon himself right here. Awesome. And then we can special summon probably, what are we trying to get to? The Link 3 is not bad. I really don't need to get to the Armored Horn, but I guess it's good to have in graveyard. We'll have Armored Horn in graveyard. It's not a bad thing. So we'll use these two right here. Summon out Armored Horn. He gives us an extra normal summon. I guess I'll just use it now. And then I could technically special summon this for free. Later, Armored Horn. Then we can go into the Link 3. Yep, use these two. So having this guy's not bad. He special summons back insects, which is nice. Okay, and then we can special summon a monster back for free. Cool. So we'll summon back. I mean, it doesn't matter who here. You can summon her back. She has an effect when she's banished, but nothing else. I guess we can bring her back so we can go into the Link 5. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone into the other one. He's Bestial Magnamut. I don't have any. I have Earths. I don't know why. Okay, he's going to banish that one. That's fine. He's going to banish him. It's a good thing I didn't target him. Yeah, this is the one card I shouldn't have done. It's the one I picked. So we'll do that. Cool. It's going to search. Yep, that's reasonable. Yeah, this was a mistake on my part. That was such a mistake. But it is what it is. I'm going to banish, yes, him and him. I should have banished this. I should not have special summoned that monster back. But it is what it is. We're going to get our trap card back. Oh, never mind. He's going to ash it. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part for sure. Now I don't even get to draw. I guess we can go into the Link 5. Unfortunately, there's not much that we really accomplished here. We go into the Link 5, the big one. So this guy just has kind of like recursion and stuff, and I guess we just pass. He does destroy cards, and at least that's good. I don't know how confident I am about this particular game, being that, I mean, okay, that's not terrible actually. It's actually not terrible. I mean, he's probably playing Dragon Link. Yeah, if a monster is special summoned from your opponent's extra deck or extra deck. Okay, that's not bad. You can destroy 2 monsters on the field non-targeting. I guess that's not the worst card ever. I'm going to send Parlor, Dragon Maid. I mean, he's going to summon Parlor, send Tidying. Now he's going to make a, what's his name, the little guy. Yep, Striker. I can pop both of these, but that does nothing of relevance right now, honestly. Because then he can just, yeah, he can just use this to special summon back Parlor. Unfortunately, this is not a great showing from me. I did misplay a little bit here, but I could have drawn an extra card. I mean, the extra card is not going to make the biggest difference. It's one extra card. I'm not even playing any hand traps. He's going to make Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. Why this? I don't know. But I will go ahead and activate this now to pop. He's going to activate Bestial Baldrake. Okay, now I get to pop 2 cards on the field. One of them definitely is going to be the Hieratic Seal, and the other one is probably going to be the Baldrake. I think these two. This doesn't do anything on field. It does more in the graveyard form than on field, honestly. He's going to make a Typhon most likely here in a second. Which it is what it is. Yep, there's Typhon. It sucks, but it is what it is. This Typhon obviously hurts. Damn, I really did misplay. I should not have summoned her back. I should have banished her. I should not have summoned her back. But again, I am very like new to this, so I completely I did it, and then a second later I was, wait a second, I shouldn't have done that. And I also didn't expect me to get this far either with that one monster. It's actually kind of crazy how far I've gotten. This is actually a great card, but not by itself. What do I have here? Armor Horn. Yeah, damn, that sucks. I have only Link monsters, but let me try to make something happen here. I'm going to banish 2. Banish this for sure this time around, and this. Do I have to banish 3? I don't want to banish 3, but I have to. We're going to activate this effect to draw at the end phase. We can give ourselves an extra normal summon, but we can also tribute to summon this, but we actually want to activate this effect to attach, but Link monsters don't have any defense, unfortunately. So what we want is to have a monster with 2000 defense, but Link monsters don't have any defense, which sucks for me. So I think on this note, I think we just pass, draw off of the Ragnarika. A little too late. That would have been great actually, but it's a little too late. It's late showing there. I guess right now we're just trying to survive. He's gonna activate the Evaporation Dragon. Yep. It's a special summon for free, and then he can fuse if he wants to. He put this here, unfortunate for him. He shouldn't have, because now it's like clogged. He has to like link this away. Honestly, this isn't looking good for me. we did a lot better than I thought we were going to do, considering the fact that we, like, this is my first time playing it. I actually didn't do as bad as I thought I was going to do, but this is... Yeah, he just... And also, he opens, like, a million big free special summons. Like, this guy had Bestial Baldrick, Magnamut, Druis Worm. He just opened all those big free summons. He also had this. Like, it's just a bunch of monsters that summon themselves for free that are just gigantic. And that is usually our biggest weakness. Now, if we can get back to our turn, I think it's possible we still can win. But I find it very unlikely that we get back to our turn. Because if I summon Doomdozer and Bio Insect Armor, I can... That's it. Like, that's... I can... Is that game on board? It's 61. It sucks. Literally, I think if we got back to our turn, we could have won. Because we could have made the Moth, the giant new Moth, and then we would have done something there. But that was actually unfortunate. Alright, we won the coin flip. I chose to go first. I don't even know if that's the right decision, honestly. We have... some interesting stuff here. Some interesting stuff. You can target one in the graveyard, special summon it. This card is normal summon, you can special summon. Okay, ball game. Special summon from your graveyard. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I think we summon Dragon Bite first. Then we activate this effect, the special summon from hand. This card's pretty cool. If we had more insects, I'd play it. I'd probably summon out Sting the Poison, because we can get a double normal summon later. So we'll summon out Sting the Poison. Activate this, search for another one. We have... Oof, did I forget the little one? I think I forgot to add another one. We have another one that we should be playing. You can banish one insect monster. Increase levels, don't need to do that. We can go into the Armored Horn right off of these two. This will give me a double normal summon, which will let me special summon the one out of my graveyard. Yep, we'll do that. Activate this. Get a double normal summon. Normal summon this. Activate this effect. And then we'll summon back Sting the Poison. And now we can go into... What does this do? This has no relevant effects whatsoever going first. So I think we go into the Mantis. This will let us search the trap card, among other things. So we'll go this, yes, this. Sure, just those two, I guess. This lets me banish 2 insect monsters. I don't want to... Actually, I can banish these two, I'm fine. Yeah, then I can add a Ragnarok trap card. These are level 4, so we can go into a rank 4 there, too. Okay, cool. We'll do this. Banish these two. And then we'll add this trap card to hand. And now we can summon a Stekapede, but we can also... Oh, damn, I kind of messed up that. That's fine. Because we can go into... How do we get into the rank 4? 2+ insect, plant, or reptile monsters. Why can't I... It's a link 5. Okay, that's why. Well, I kind of screwed that one up too. So we'll special summon this out. Banishing. Special summoning this out. We can go into the rank 5, or we can go into... into the link 5. We can go into the link 5. Yeah, we can go into the link 5, which will give us destruction, or we can go into a rank 4 right now. I think we'll go into the link 5. I think link 5 is cool. So we'll go link 5 here. Yeah, we'll go link 5. We can also save this for later. I think we save that for later. What do we have graveyard effects? Oh, we can shuffle something back to summon back this guy, which this does for every link monster. Okay, so then I guess we do this then. So we activate Giant Ball Game. I guess this didn't end too badly. We'll activate Giant Ball Game. Special summon a monster back. So we'll special summon back this dude. Right here. And now we can activate this effect. Target insect, place it on the bottom of the deck. So we'll activate this. Target this, place it on the bottom of the deck. And then we'll special summon this back. And now we have 2 insect monsters, which is cool because then we can have multiple cards to pop if we need to. Which is cool. Face up image, destroy battle this card in the graveyard, except the turn. You can banish the card in the graveyard target. Okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is actually not that bad. We have multiple pops, which is nice. This isn't terrible. I mean, it depends on what they're playing. Again, we're just kind of trying stuff out right now. I definitely could have played that a little more optimally, but it's not terrible, actually. They're playing this XYAB deck most likely, or some sort of very, very meta deck. They could be playing a very, very, very meta deck here. I can pop this, actually. I'll save it to pop 2 cards instead of 1 card. Because this could technically stop things, but I'll save it to pop 2 cards. Because this will let me pop target cards up to the number of different monster types among different monster types, links that you control. Okay, so I can only pop 1 right now. Anyway, because this is an insect and this is an insect, so I'll really just pop this. And that'll prevent this effect from going through. That's actually not terrible. And then if he summons something, we have 2 more pops on that. It depends what deck he's playing. He could, if he's playing a meta deck, I mean, we're going to lose anyway, because if like sometimes these meta decks, now just he has this guy anyway. He has this guy anyway. He's going to reveal a Millennium Ankh, special summon this card out of Yugioh Temple. Yeah, I mean, he had it anyway. What am I going to do? I'm going to wait for him to summon something else, and then I'm going to try to pop things. Oh, he's playing ninjas. Interesting. Very interesting. Yep, he's gonna go into the Snake Eye dude. This Snake Eye dude's pretty good. I'm definitely going to respond. Yep, we are definitely going to respond. Yeah, so we'll activate this. We'll just pop the ones on. This can't be destroyed by card effects. No, it's the other one. So we'll go with the Doomed and Golem. We'll just pop these 2 if we can. Never mind, I didn't read something. Oh, the temple protects it. I should have known. It's my own fault. No, it doesn't protect it. It puts it in the back row. Yeah. I could have just popped the temple also. So he put this guy in the back row. I'll never get him back, ever. He's stuck there till the end of time. And now he's got his full insect combo. That combo is so good. Like, the combo with this guy and this guy, like, it's such a great combo on Master Duel. Because half the reason it's not really good in the TCG is you have to pay so much life points. And yeah, it puts bodies on boards, but it pays a lot of life points. It pays a lot of life points, but it gets you like Snake Eye Doom Dragon, and like it gets you a lot. Puts a monster in the graveyard. That combo is so strong in the TCG. Like, it's so strong in general, but it's like in the TCG you're paying a lot of life points, which can kind of cause you to lose in time. But like on here, that combo is just outrageous because it really does give you so much for free. It basically foolishes a monster, but on top of foolishing a monster, it gets you 2 big monsters on the field, and on top of that, it sets up. It gives you 2 big monsters, plus it gives you the Snake Eye Doom Dragon, plus it foolishes a monster. Like, it does so much, actually. Which is why I think it's why they limited this, but this guy opened the Golem, even though it's limited to 1. He's going to go battle phase. Yeah, that kind of sucks for me. Attacks directly. Main phase 2, okay. So I can switch a monster, right? This is like, you reveal 1 insect monster in your hand, then target 1 face of monster you opponent controls a 1 insect you control, switch targets. Okay. So I can do that. I gotta draw another insect. I did draw another insect. Now, the thing that sucks here is I could perhaps make things happen. This card's good, but I can't. So specific. Alright, we can normal summon this. We're going to try to use this giant ball game if we can. Never mind, we can't use giant ball game. Okay, we'll activate this. Attach it to this because this can actually gain some life points. I mean, so this card's a little bit weird. It's kind of annoying. It lets you... the equipped monster gains 1500, 2000 defense during the battle phase and main phase only. And then the card that you want to summon during the battle phase, not during the main phase, but you can only do a fusion summon during... You can only do a fusion summon during main phase 2. Like, you can only fusion summon in the main phase. You can't, like, contact fuse in the battle phase. So there's, like, a lot of contradictions about this card that are a little frustrating. So see, now I can't summon this because I don't have the level. So then I have to go to battle phase. And then he's going to allow it to do a bunch of stuff during the battle phase. I gain a bunch of attack, which is cool. Can't attack over that. I guess I'll attack over this guy. This little girl with the 0. He can fusion summon. Okay, he's going to make the Armored Ninja. Target one card on the field, banish it. Yep, he's going to banish this dude. This really sucks for me. But what can I do? Replay attack. I mean, like, what am I really supposed to do in this situation? And he's got more stuff. Yeah, it's over. This isn't happening. Yeah, this guy, like, he opened really well, but I mean, it's like our interruptions weren't really that great, to be honest. Okay, we lost a coin flip, but we opened double Sneaky C, which is pretty good. They're playing Small World, Lancia. In fact, I don't know what's going on here. And they're going to add a Ryzeal. I'm snoring already. Let's see, Detonator can probably deal with our monsters anyway. Actually, we have to activate something. So, actually, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Sneaky C. Yeah, I'm going to activate Sneaky C now. And we're just going to wait. We're going to set it right here. Put it face down. We're going to go to end phase. But potentially, I mean, Detonator's kind of annoying to deal with, though. He's kind of annoying. We have some free special summons, though. We have Mother Spider. If you control the monster, is a free summon. Then, if we summon it, we get to summon Scale Bomber. This is a free summon. So, like, this deck has a ton of free summons. It's always been the payoff that's been the issue, nothing else. And that's always kind of been the problem with the insects. It's not that they're bad. Like, we can summon a ton of insects. It's the problem is, like, we can't consistently get to this. Or anything else. Like, we can't consistently... The only thing we can really consistently get to is maybe Cicada King if I just really narrow down the deck. But, like, a Cicada King is not beating a Ryzeal board. It's just not doing it. Yeah, I think our main issue with this deck is, like, we actually have a pretty nice deck. I think we literally are just lacking payoff. We're just lacking payoff. Like, other than Cicada King, we have some of these other Battle Wasps. But Battle Wasps are, like, kind of weird because they are, like, they have battle in the name. So they're, like, Battle Wasps. All of their effects are really only good, like, going second. Like, it makes second attack during the battle phase. This one does, like, piercing. Like, this one. Like, they all have effects that are relevant in the battle phase. But, like, it's so difficult to, like, synchro summon through a board. It actually is. Because synchros are fragile enough, and then when you're playing through a duo drive and a detonator, it's like, how do you detonator and this field spell? Like, it's so difficult. Like, already, like, the Ryzeal Cross is just going to negate our Sneaky C. Like, it's already like a done deal. It's just like the second he got to that, we get negated here. So honestly, he's gonna combo off for another like 5 minutes straight of just comboing and comboing, comboing, and it's already like it's going nowhere quickly. All right, so we have lost a coin flip. The hand's not looking too bad. We got Stinger, Mother Spider plus Bio Insect Armor equals the Giant Great Moth plus the field spell means I can destroy all monsters he controls. It's actually a pretty decent hand for once. Weirdly enough, despite the fact that we've been playing for such a long time, we've never pulled Giant Ballpark, and it's only like a rare or a common, which we just haven't pulled it. And it's one of those things like we've pulled 3 of this but 0 of that. There's so many cards, we have like 9 copies of. It's just, again, it's kind of like it is what it is with a lot of these things. It's kind of like the it is what it is. Like, sometimes you just don't pull the things that you want to pull. It is what it is. Also, it would be useful if we pulled an All Mirage. This is very good with All Mirage, but we did not open an All Mirage. Yeah, but we have a full combo in a certain regard. We can get to Ultimate Great Insect. We have this. Like, we have good stuff right now. We're not in a bad situation at all. Okay, our opponent finally does something. They summon Sage of the Sky, which is a card we also have. We also use this in our Counter Fairy deck, so we'll see if they're playing Counter Fairies. It might be a lot more difficult to actually get some of this stuff off because, again, it's just like going second is always rough, so you really need really strong equalizers like Lightning Storm and stuff like that. So we'll see if we can do it. We'll figure it out. And after spending 5 minutes normal summoning 1 monster, my opponent loses by time limit. Okay, this is most likely a bot. It sucks too because we finally drew a pretty cool hand and then our opponent just does nothing at all. Okay, let's open up a master pack and hopefully get something good. We have tons of cards we could potentially get here that are all awesome, so let's see what we get here. we need even commons, like Giant Ballpark. We need Giant Ball. Junk, Trimid Cruiser. Okay, cool. Witch of the Black Rose. I think cannot be special summoned if this card's normal summon. Control no other cards. Draw one card show. If it's not a monster, destroy this card. It's terrible. Nope. 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 Super rare is a Mech Lord. I don't even need to read it. It's a Mech Lord we have, and it's a Mech Lord. Okay, we won the coin flip. The hand is looking playable for sure. We can get to the Link monster at least. We have a Beat Trooper. Cool. We have this. We have a few plays here. We have definitely a special summon, so that's nice. So we special summon this right off the bat. From here, this is a free summon, so there's no point to do that. This can be equipped, but I don't think it actually helps. This card is sent to the graveyard. We don't have a big monster to summon right now, so we don't really need to, so we'll do that. What does this do? All insect monsters by 1. I don't really need to. I think we just special summon the Armored Horn right now. Free of charge, we'll summon Armored Horn. This gives us the extra normal summon. I think we can get to at least that Link monster. I guess we'll summon this back out. Yeah, we can get to at least that. Special this out for free. Sure. What else does this do? I gotta look at it. It's a tuner, and it can count as a non-tuner. That's about it. So we can get to stuff, but again, our tuner stuff. Like I said, the Battle Wasp, the problem with them is a lot of them, again, they just kind of like have going second effects, but not going first effects. Which is a problem with the Battle Wasps. I can extra normal summon this. What is that going to do for me? I don't even know. And he scoops anyway. Well, honestly, I was just going to get to the Link 3, search the trap, get to the Link 5. I was going to end on the trap plus the... Yeah, the trap plus the Link 5 was probably what I was going to do with that board. And, I mean, against certain opponents, it really isn't that bad to get to the trap plus the Link 5, because then you get a pop, and then you get to pop 2 more non-targeting. So you have 2 non-target pops, and then you have 1 targeting pop, which actually isn't that bad. Plus you get a monster that is like a recurable monster. So it actually isn't that horrific, honestly. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing Time Tearing Morganite. I'm so glad. I don't know if I would have beat this. I mean, what would I have popped? Okay, maybe I actually would have beat this, because I would have just popped the field spell as soon as it hit the field, and that's about it. But this guy was playing a stun deck with these 3 and Runic, so I would have just popped the field spell as soon as it hit the board, and I think that would have been pretty much all that I could possibly do in this particular situation. Other than that, he probably would have beat me. Okay, time to cut some stuff. I actually don't think this Parasite Paranoid actually does much, so I'm going to save that, get rid of that. I don't think I need it. Little by little, like I said, I think I'm going to cut things down little by little. This card didn't really get a fair showing. It's just, this card just gets destroyed by Ryzeal. Like, absolutely just gets wrecked by Ryzeal. Ryzeal just happened to come out and happened to perfectly counter this card, which is, like, definitely annoying. But we still haven't seen Scout Buggy, but we are playing, like, a 50-card deck, so that's our own fault. We could definitely reduce some of these other ones little by little. I don't want to reduce too many free special summons, because we have a decent mix of normal and free special summons. But like I said, we're gonna keep going. We could probably get rid of this Revival Storm too. Revival Swarm. We could probably get rid of that. Which is a special insect monster from your hand or deck. Send 1 monster you control to the graveyard. Special summon. You banish this. Add 1 summoning storm or summoning swarm, which I don't have anyway. Yeah, I could probably reduce. Even though I haven't drawn this, I could probably get rid of it. But actually, this isn't that bad, because I can summon this and then send it to graveyard and then search. So that's actually not like that bad. It insect locks me, but that's not terrible. I might actually keep that a little while longer here. So we'll save this and see what else we could do. Okay, let's open up a master pack. Try to get something useful out of it. Got a UR. It's pretty useful. It's pretty useful. That opponent just scooped, unfortunately. Can't do much. That is crazy. That is a lot of lights. Weather Painter card. Megalith. Constellar. Egghead, Barky on Bark. Okay, so those all suck. Let's see if this is anything good. We've got Valmonica. That's a very high rated deck. Don't have enough to build that. Toy Soldier. That's not like outrageously high rarity, but the Toy Box Engine is. And then we've got a UR, which is My Friend Pearly, which I absolutely didn't need. This is like one of the most useless packs we've ever gotten, ever. Like this is a great card, but then you need all of these Pearly cards to even begin to make them usable. You couldn't find more cards that are more reliant on other cards to be useful. Every one of these cards relies on something else to be useful. It's actually like there's not a single, it's not generic in any way. All right, so we're back in it again. We've got quite a hand here. We have Revival Swarm is a Battle Wasp card, but we didn't draw any Battle Wasps. We have this. We'll special summon this out. And we'll summon out the Scale Bomber for sure. This can do decent stuff. Damn. Okay, well, that's what we have. So we got to put stuff in the graveyard. Oof, actually, we can go to Cicada King. Honestly, with this hand, Cicada King might just be it. And Sneaky C potentially, but I honestly think Cicada King is it. Yeah, this might be it. When a monster on the field activates effect. Yeah, I think Cicada King might legitimately just be it with this potential, with this board here. I think we just go with these two and just pass. And that's about it. And then we have decent follow-up because we have Freyant and we have the Sneaky C. I could have technically gotten to the Link 3 and gotten the pop, but this might actually be better. This board was very underwhelming. Like I said, I like to do this when I'm kind of deck building sometimes. I like to test all the cards and then just go reduce a deck like duel by duel. I might get rid of the Battle Wasp engine. We'll see. There's this deck. It's just... I don't care what deck I'm playing. I just never have an out to this stuff. I never do. Technically, I have an out to Samsara's Lotus. Yeah, this target that monster negate its effects. So when he tributes it, I'm not going to be able to do it. Yeah, he's going to do that. This tributes itself. I can't target it. We can, I guess, summon Sneaky C, but all his monsters float, which is unfortunate for me. I'll use the Sneaky C. Like I said, all of his monsters float, which kind of sucks for me. Yeah, this is like one of those decks that's just like I honestly wish it never came out. Like I don't say that about a lot of decks, but this is definitely one of the few decks I definitely say it about. We can negate this. Negates effects, yep. So we're going to activate this. Detach the bomber. Not that it matters. Target that. Flip this. Change this to defense, yep. Yes. Yep, negate that. And then we can special summon this back. Actually, I will special summon this back because now I will have an additional monster negate on board. So I have 2 monster negates, which actually isn't too bad. Yeah, Nightmare Pain. Here we go. Here we go with the Nightmare Pain stuff. Here we go with this. Yeah, I might cut that Battle Wasp engine out. I might cut a lot of these cards out. I think it's the right way to do it. Right now, he just has the Spirit of Ubell. He has a trap face down, probably. A Spirit of Ubell, so he can do some damage to me. Yeah, it's not like his board was outrageously great here, but he's going to do a lot of damage to me. With Nightmare Pain, so I have to out Nightmare Pain, and I have to out all this other stuff. This is a mandatory effect to destroy everything, so he's going to be able to float. That's another one. I'm probably going to get rid of the Sneaky C. It's just not really that great, actually. It actually isn't that fantastic. Because now it's like, what the hell do I do? Because I have to out this, then I have to out this, then I have to out this. There's a lot to out right now. This guy's playing pure Ubell, which it didn't matter if he was playing pure Ubell or not, because Ubell is just very difficult for us to out. Like, I don't even know what I would make here right now. This doesn't help. I don't think any of these help. You make multiple attacks. Like, none of these help. This doesn't help. The closest thing to helping would be like Malevolent Sin, but it's just the monster just comes back. Like I said, the second Nightmare Pain hits the board, I can't win against this deck. Unless I draw back or removal, I just can't win. I'm gonna go back to our turn. And that's not going to do anything of relevance. I can go this plus this to make a Link 2. I can make a Synchro 6. And this card inflicts battle damage, inflict 200. That doesn't do enough. It's just none of this does enough. I can't win this duel. It's mostly because of Nightmare Pain. I cannot win this duel because of Nightmare Pain. Okay, let's continue to make changes to this deck. I think I'm going to get rid of these Battle Wasps. They're probably the things you need to get rid of the most. The Battle Wasps probably have to go. They just aren't doing much for us in this situation. This card I can still play, Armed Rebellion. Still decent. This is decent. The other Battle Wasp card can go. The other Battle Wasps that I have can go. These can go. I think I'm playing... I don't think there's a... This one does the exact same thing as a Stecapede, so I'll just cut in a Stecapede, and I just use 3 of the Arm Assault Roller, and that's good. This guy's a good starter. I like the Ragnarika package, so we're going to keep it. This, honestly, is a free special summon. That's cool and all, but, like, I don't really synchro summon that much, so I might just cut that out. But it's a level 3, actually. I'll keep it, because level 3 is good with the other level 3s that we've got going on here. This is a level 3, this is a level 3. I like the level 3 stuff because it's actually kind of useful for us. I might get rid of some of these level 4s. Yeah, I might get rid of some of these. This is a level 4. This is good. Dragon Bite is a good starter. Ragnarika. Butterfly is decent. This card's decent, but I have other free special summons. How many of the cicadas do I have? The Dream Cicada or the Spider? I could probably get away with cutting some of these. Like, they're free special summons, but they're kind of whatever. These are probably a little bit better. Do I have 1 of this or 2 of this? I have another. No, that's weird. Oh, I have it in that rarity at 1. Okay, Sneaky Sea I don't think has really been that great for us. And I think that's already a better deck. I haven't even drawn this yet. I don't even know what it does. I just threw it in here because it said Insect on it. Face-up monsters your opponent controls have a special summon this turn become Insect. I don't know if that's helpful in any way. You can target 3 banished insect shuffle. This is during the end phase. When you set to this turn, you can place cards. This is a little. I don't know if that's really all that great. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I don't know if it's that great. So I'll save that. We revise the deck a little bit. We'll see if we draw a little more consistently. Again, I have yet to kind of successfully make, because actually now that I've played it, Cicada King into the Scale Bomber is pretty good because it's 2 monster negates. Actually, not bad. Like, getting to this and then this, not actually that terrible. I like this Spider right here because it's 2300 defense, which means it can get into Ultimate Great Moth if I draw it with the Bio Insect Armor. So if already we've made some significant changes that I think are actually quite good. Alright, so here's what we opened up. It's not bad, actually. It's actually not a bad hand. We have access to this already, Armed Rebellion. I think we go with the Armed Rebellion first. We activate this. We can send a lot of different things, but I think we just send this to Graveyard, and then we just add the Bee Trooper, the big Bee Trooper. So we'll send this, summon this, send it immediately, and then we can add the big Bee Trooper to hand, which is pretty good. Yeah, we can add the big Bee Trooper, Bio Armor, big Bee Trooper. I think big Bee Trooper is probably the best thing to add in this particular hand, and I think we summon out Scout Buggy. Yep, right here. Summon out Scout Buggy, activate the effect, and then we summon 1 from deck for sure. We save the 1 in hand for another follow-up. I think we can special summon back. We technically can summon this back again. No, this is not once per turn, so I can do more stuff with it, but I don't have anything else to do. So I can Giant Ballpark, get it back for what? Yeah, this is pretty decent. When your opponent declares an attack, if this card is a normal or special summon, you can equip an insect from your hand to graveyard. Doesn't really help. Okay, so I think we just summon out the Cicada King. Because technically I can do this, but like, what's the point? We can equip something and then summon back. So we can technically end on... If we use this now, we can technically end... but then we'd be using Giant Ballpark. We'd be using Resonance Insect multiple times. Yeah, if this card is sending, if you can add 1. Nothing on this is once per turn, so I guess we could do that. No, but they're not level 3, that's the issue. That's the issue, they're not level 3 when I do the follow-up, because I'll summon this. Use these 2, double normal summon, summon this, equip something. I could just save these for next turn. I think they'll be more useful later. Yeah, I think I'll just save them for next turn. I'll save the resources for later. I can technically do more here. Like, I can go into the link and then get an extra normal summon and put Intillian onto the field and like stuff like that. But I think it's better just to save this stuff for next turn. And then we'll just hit the end phase with this stuff. We have a monster negate, which isn't too bad. And then we have the Bee Trooper Stinging Lancer also. So we have decent stuff here. We have decent stuff. We could, next turn, we have the potential to do more things, but this is actually not that bad. And then also we can special summon more with the Scout Buggy, which is nice because the second Scout Buggy hits the field, we can summon Scout Buggy in hand if we need to. It's going to reveal a Blue Eyes to special summon a Blue Eyes. We can negate this, which is nice. We can negate this if he just chooses to destroy. He's setting cards. Is already good to see. If he just enters battle phase, that actually kind of sucks for us. Yep, he just enters battle phase. It's like he knows. Intillian, yep, why not? We'll special summon the Infinite Intillian. Summon this out. And then we'll activate this. We can activate to equip something from the graveyard. I guess we can equip the Resonance Insect. That way we can destroy the Resonance Insect. No, we don't want to negate our own effect. So we'll equip Resonance Insect. And then we can start a damage step if we need to. Activate the Intillian, which is kind of nice. Destroy 2 cards on the field. Yep, we activate Intillian, which has always been a good card. It's one of those cards that other Masochists have played for a long time, so he is quite good. And we get to search again. We can just go with this and then go into that giant ultimate perfectly great moth. We can just go into that thing. That's probably what I will do. That's actually not bad right now. It's going to do its thing right now. Yeah, it's actually not terrible. It's a pretty good, no way. Rage with Eyes of Blue. It's going to banish everything to summon 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Is that game? No, it's just shy of game, actually. That is just shy of game. And he's going to be able to summon 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Hopefully 2, and he banished 1 from somewhere else. But he's going to summon at least, yep, 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. That was a little extra. I don't think he needed to do that. I don't think he needed to do that. But I'll gladly take it. So he banishes everything he's got to summon 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons, which I'm perfectly cool with. Because I have plenty to do right now. The problem is now I don't have... He doesn't have anything in the graveyard, so it might be a little effort to summon one of these monsters. Okay, level 6 or lower. Do I have any really high defense ones in the graveyard? Intillian. Technically can be. Okay, it's 500 attack defense, which make it 2,000, which bio armor means it's good. Okay, so we'll start with Giant Ball Game. And we'll activate Giant Ball Game to special summon back the Intillian. So we'll loop this Intillian again. We'll summon Infinite Intillian. And we'll activate his effect to equip the Resonance Insect. And now we will activate this effect to place this on this right here. And now we can special summon out the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth monster thing. So we'll summon him out. She's 3,000. We'll activate this effect. Resonance Insect to... This is attachment once per turn. Yeah, you can only equip once per turn. So we can do that. But we can also Godarla. We can also use this dude. When an insect is summoned, he can special summon himself out. We can get another free special summon here. Godarla can help deal with 1 Blue Eyes. Actually, Godarla's pretty good because then I can summon the Stinging Lancer. Because I can put a monster in his graveyard. So I'll add the Godarla to hand. That's pretty good. So we'll activate. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I already have. I have the route in my mind right now. So we tribute a Blue Eyes. We summon this. Yep, perfect. Now we can summon Stinging Lancer. And this will let me search out the field spell, which will allow this to destroy cards. Perfect. So we can put back this into the extra deck so we can use it again. And then we'll also target the Blue Eyes in his graveyard to put back. So we'll put that back. We'll summon this. We'll search the field spell. Perfect. Everything's going really well right now. We adjusted this deck slightly. Everything's going great. We searched the field spell for free. So now this is going to be live during the battle phase. So we'll activate this effect. And now we can summon out Dragon Bite. And now with Dragon Bite's effect, we can summon out Scout Buggy. And Scout Buggy's effect, we can summon the other Scout Buggy, little guy. So we have multiple Scout Buggies here. And that's great. What does this do? You can banish one of those, then target one face-up monster, increase its levels. Okay, so we can increase the levels of like one of these monsters, which, like, what does that do for us? So we can banish this, and it'll allow us to send an insect to graveyard. I don't know what that really accomplishes for us, but we can do our thing here with other stuff. We can do some other things here. We can, like, summon the Ragnarok Mantis. We can do this, this, and this to summon the Ragnarok Mantis. We probably had game on board there, and I just squandered that, but, like, you know what? I'm actually, like, kind of happy because I'm getting ahead. And yeah, it's fun. It's fun. So I banish this, and I'll banish one of the Scout Buggies. I don't need two. I'll banish these two, and I'll add the Ragnarok Trap, and then I'll send Goki Pole to graveyard. Yep, Resonance Insect will send Goki Pole to graveyard, alright? Unless there's something else that's better. Yeah, I'll send Goki Pole. So I'll send Goki Pole to the graveyard, which will allow me to activate that, which will allow me to special summon the, or add this to special summon itself. Yes, the Black Sea Squatter. And then we'll destroy a card. Yes, we'll just destroy Blue Eyes because he's got nothing else going on for him. I guess we can even activate this to summon out another Scout Buggy. This is just kind of crazy. We're a lot further than I expected to be, honestly. We can summon this guy out. His effects are negated. Can he attack? Special summon, but it cannot attack. Actually, yeah, his effects are not negated, but he can't attack. From here, we can actually go into the rank 5. How much is the link 5? How much is the link 5 in terms of attack? 33, so it'd be 33, 3024, that's game. So we'll just do that. Fuck it, we'll flex on him. I think it's cool that we've accomplished all this, honestly. Yes, we want to use this as 3 materials. I think it's pretty cool that we did this. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so now we go to battle phase. This destroys all monsters, right? You can destroy all monsters your opponent controls. So we'll go to battle phase. Activate this effect to destroy all monsters he controls. Bam. And now we just attack directly with a ton of damage. Like, this is actually the best showing the deck has had. We really cleaned it up. Like, getting rid of all of those battle wasps actually helped it a lot. That was actually kind of crazy. That was, like, actually, like, that actually looked like a playable, coherent strategy. On top of that, not only do we have that to destroy things, but on top of that, we still have this trap card, plus we have this Link 5 monster we were able to summon that also pops 2 cards. Like, that was actually a pretty incredible showing. You know things are going well when we play longer than our opponent plays. Like, that usually means something's gone right. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. Not the best Blue Eyes deck by any means. As a matter of fact, like, a very not good Blue Eyes deck. Like, a lot more needs to be put in here. This guy doesn't have any of the new stuff. He has the new stuff from like 2 years, like 4 years ago, but not like the new stuff from this year, which I don't know why, but maybe he missed the update. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's open up a master pack and see how we do. This one's got no hollows, but again, we're actually looking for Giant Ballpark. That is now the card that we're looking for. That's going to help us a lot if we ever pull a Glacier Aqua Matador. I love pulling new cards. We finally pulled a card that is new. Okay, I don't know why I did that. At the start of damage step, for normal monster battles an opponent's monster, we have a normal deck, by the way. You can reveal this card from your hand, discard 1 card, and if you do, your normal monster cannot be destroyed by battle. That is a lot to give up to prevent a monster from being destroyed by battle. At the start of damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can reveal a normal monster in your hand. Discard 1 card, and if you do, destroy that opponent's monster. This card is very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Like, very, 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 very underwhelming. How do you get a level 6 onto the field? I don't know. That card is not good. Rise of the Snake Deity. Spiritual Forest. A Burning Abyss. The Tactician. Heroic Advance. And Crystal Pair. Some way, somehow, this is actually the best card we pulled. Some way, somehow. Okay, so we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent was going first. They're setting a bunch. This is Dragonic Diagram, which we actually have. I can imagine what is face down is probably Floodgates and 2 Draco cards. Power Sink Stone. Yep. So I'm going to add Ignis Heat. Okay, I mean, they're going minus at least. That's a good thing. At least that's a good thing. They are going minus for now. They will eventually start going plus. They summon Ignis Heat. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We have a Godarla, which Godarla is pretty good against this deck because it could just tribute and slow down the entire process, which is nice. So we'll start with that. Yes, we'll start with this. Ignis Heat, goodbye. Summon this onto the field. That's already pretty decent. True King's Return does nothing because he doesn't have one. Oh no, this summons this one back. But this is only, I think, when he's tribute summoned. Activate this tribute summon monster. It's not tribute summoned. Okay, so now the problem is here we're kind of stuck. Like, we have nothing else to play because I swear we draw this. By the way, we have one copy of this. One copy of this. We draw it like literally every game. At one point, this deck was 55 cards. We were drawing it every game. I don't know how we keep drawing this card. It's actually insane. But I can take one of his monsters, right? Reveal with less attack than the revealed monster. So I have to take a monster that has less attack. He has two monsters that are 3 million attack. So I'm not going to be able to do that. But I am going to try my best. I'm going to activate Beat Trooper Formation. I'm going to start with that because that'll give us a free token. We'll summon Resonance Insect off the bat. And then now we will go to the battle phase. We'll go to the battle phase. We have some stuff we need to do. So we're going to crash our Resonance Insect. We're going to add a big monster, but we're also going to get a token. So we're going to activate this, plus we're going to get a token. Because that is every time an insect monster is destroyed by battle. Is that a hard once per turn? Yeah, it is a hard once per turn. But we get a free insect token, which is 1,000 defense and 1,000 attack. So we'll summon that out. Cool. And then Resonance Insect will allow us to add one of our bigger monsters here, which would be this one, Insect Bio Armor. Can we actually fuse with that? Yeah, I think main phase 2 we actually can use that. Yeah, I think we can. We could also use some of these other ones, but honestly, I think that would honestly be the best out of all the options we have. Giant Ball Game, we just save. Because, like, what else are we going to... Stinging, like, what are we going to do? What other card? I mean, he could just destroy our monster. Target one monster, destroy. So you could just destroy this and destroy our monster next turn. That's the problem. I guess we just grab the Stinging Lancer. And we just grab this. And then we just go main phase 2. We special this out. Unfortunately, we can go into this, but that's not going to do anything. So I think we just go into Armored Horn. And we just go into Armored Horn here. And this is Insect, Plant, or Reptile. So I think we just set this. And we just pass. And if he uses Dragonic Diagram, we just pop it. I think that's the play there. Again, not the best. Not the best in the world, but this is just a play that we've got right now. That's just the play we had at this time. So he's going to flip Ignis Heat. He's got some decent damage on board. He doesn't have game on board, but he has decent damage. Yep, we're going to definitely not let that go through. So we're going to activate this, and we need to destroy the Dragonic Diagram before it becomes a real problem. Because that actually protects all the True Dracos. It lets him search more True Dracos. Like, it actually becomes an issue later on. This is definitely the way to do it. Plus, Armored Horn. A tribute to summon 2 monsters. Masterpiece. Masterpiece is a problem. Masterpiece is a real problem, actually, yeah. You can banish to destroy one, so he's probably going to destroy. He hard opened Masterpiece. He hard drew Masterpiece, and now he's... Now that's like, what's it called? This is like a, it's like skill drain for all monsters that aren't tribute summoned. Yeah, but that was like, damn, that sucks. He has no monsters in graveyard, so I can't even use the Stinging Lancer. I would think he would have put one in graveyard, but he did not. I can't use that because of the stupid ass Monarch's Erupt. We're going to try to make things happen. We're going to go Armor Horn. Banish that for sure. Yes, banish. No, not that. We'll banish the Godarla. So we banished 3, actually. Never mind. I banished 3. Yeah, banish that, banish that, banish that. I should have done that in a slightly different order, but it's fine. We can use Goki Pole to destroy Masterpiece. We'll send that. Activate effect. It's a graveyard effect that does this, so I can summon out the Black Sea Squatter. Yes, we want to use the effect of Black Sea Squatter. Summon that, destroy a card. Yes. We're gonna what did he tribute for this? He attributed a monster to summon this, so it's unaffected by monster effects. I guess I just destroy Ignis Heat. I just gotta summon a monster that's bigger than that. But now I can summon the Stinging Lancer. Yes, the Scout Buggy I can't do much with. I mean, I don't know what else I can do, because this damn, basically, this Monarch's Erupt is kind of a problem. I guess we'll activate this to start. Shuffle this back. Shuffle that back, because this is once per turn. Summon this out. Again, we just need to get slightly more attack than what he's got. There's no point to activate, it's negated anyway. Summon out. Scout Buggy, again, negated because of that. And then we will go, I guess we start link climbing now. This technically beats his monster, but he, it's crazy. It's one Masterpiece that I can just destroy by battle, but he still has the banish to pop. That's the problem. You just banish any number of these continuous cards and you can banish the pop. That's my big issue here. We just got to get to a monster that's big enough. I guess we'll just summon this. Screw it. We'll see how we do here. I'll summon this out. And the thing is, my monster's negated, so you can just banish to pop this thing. But we could potentially summon it back, right? Yeah, so he pops that. Okay. He tributed a trap and a monster, which again, a face-up, plant, insect, or reptile you control destroy a battle or card effect. All those cards in your graveyard, except the turn is set there. Banish card, destroy one monster, non-target that your opponent controls. That's good, except he tributed a monster and a trap. So again, I don't have the out. That kind of sucks. So we'll play Giant Ball Game. This should help us now. We can activate this to summon back. What does this require? I guess we'll put back the Ragnar, the Stag. We'll summon back the Shiny Sea Squatter. Now we can activate this effect to shuffle this back, and then we can summon this dude out. And now we can get over his Masterpiece, which took a lot of work. That took... And then we go to battle phase. Yeah, okay. And then he scoops. Perfect. He honestly, if he just stayed around, could have very well had won. But that was actually kind of an impressive win. If you guys... I mean, honestly, that was actually sort of impressive. Like, that was... Ever since we adjusted this deck slightly, it's actually been kind of decent. That was actually kind of like... A lot of decks we have, and even a lot of meta decks would have lost that we just played against, and we somehow just actually beat that. Okay, we just ranked up. Cool. Again, this deck, ever since we adjusted it slightly, has actually been not performing that badly. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. Obviously, big Floodgate deck. Trying to beat us. Trying to beat everybody. Big Floodgate deck. The whole point was Masterpiece and a bunch of trap cards. Somehow, some way, we actually won. Yeah, so far this deck actually isn't, like, performing that badly. I don't know how I keep opening this card, because it's a common. We have it at 1. But it actually hasn't been hurting us all that much. Like, this... deck actually has produced some decent results, honestly. I'm actually kind of impressed with it overall. Okay, let's open up a master pack. Again, we've been doing pretty well today. We even pulled, in terms of rarity, pretty well. We got that pack with a bunch of glowing lights, but unfortunately everything was not relevant to us. Got a Hollow, Singularity, an Evolite, Evolazar. No, it's not going to happen. Fire Ant. Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon is a card that we've needed for a very long time. For a very, very long time. For I forget what reason. Okay, that's why. If this card is sent to the graveyard, if this XYZ summon card is sent to the graveyard, special summon Odd Eyes monster from your extra deck. So that's why we needed it for a very long time. For our Odd Eyes deck, we never had this card. And if we made this, we could send it to the graveyard or link it away basically, and then we can summon... what's his name? The other Odd Eyes monster, which we do have, which is Vortex Dragon, which we do have. So we can finally actually be able to do that. Even, yeah, finally. Level modulation's bad. Sight Twin. Another Battle Wasp card. Draco Connection is actually not bad for Dragon decks. Yeah, I guess that kind of opens up a lot of different play routes for our Pendulum deck. Alright. We just won the coin flip. We're getting Fualos already. It is what it is. I mean, honestly, I think we can special this from hand, because Fualos doesn't matter if you special that from hand. I guess we special summon him out, why not? Put some stuff on board. You put some cards into play. This summons an insect back from the graveyard. But I have no way to summon back an insect. I guess we just pass here. We just put 2 big monsters on board and end. Because there's no point to do anything else. From your hand or graveyard, negate its effects. I mean, I guess I could summon out, like, Shiny Black Sea Squatter, but, like... I mean, sure, why not? Let's summon Shiny Black Sea Squatter out. Just to have another layer of defense here. I mean, this kind of sucks. This guy's got Imperm too. Yeah, this guy has Fualos Imperm. Hopefully he doesn't have anything else. We have the Stinger, but Stinger is good. The Sting Lancer, he's actually a good card, but we got to put an insect in the graveyard to make him usable. If he's playing like a combo deck, we just lose here. Again, we're not losing to whatever he's playing. We're actually losing to Fualos and Maxi and like that stuff. That's the stuff we actually lose to, because we have to just end our turn. And here come the monsters that are gigantic. Yeah. Now he's going to summon a bunch of monsters that are enormous and just run over stuff. See, like, the Sting Lancer would have been great if I had been able to put stuff into the graveyard. It would have been fantastic, because I could have shuffled back Ubell, shuffled back this monster. Would have been great, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen now. Because I couldn't combo off. I comboed off, I'd let him draw. If I let him draw, I lose. Yep, he's going to Branded Regained. Summon Drew Swarm. Now he's going to be able to draw again. Yep, he's going to shuffle that back, draw a card. Primite, Lordly Load. Honestly, from here, this is pretty much a meta engine. He's going to get to the monster Barrel. Barrel's going to summon that. He's going to get the Lordly Load. You can summon a normal from deck. Like, this is just, it's not looking very good. Again, I'm not losing to this. I'm actually losing to Fualos because I had to end my turn short, and then I couldn't actually have any interruptions. That's what actually lost me that duel. It wasn't even whatever the hell he's playing. Okay, we won the coin flip. Very going second hand. Very going second hand, unfortunately. We have some going second cards, not a lot, but this is a very going second hand. We're going to start with the Armed Rebellion. Maxi again. I mean, you just see this stuff. It's just great. When you have a subpar deck and then your opponent maxes you, it's the worst. The worst thing ever. You're gonna, activate this. Send it to graveyard. He's gonna draw off Maxi. Resonance Insect. We'll see what we can do here. We'll search out Sting. Yeah, we'll search Sting because it's an interruption. And honestly, I think I just pass on the rest. Like, I don't think I do anything else. I think I just end my turn here. Yeah, this is my one interruption. We can summon this when an opponent's monster declares an attack. So, I guess we could just summon the Black Sea Squatter. The reason I'm summoning this is because that way when he attacks with Antillion, I can pop this and do stuff. So that's the only reason I'm doing that. I'm just going to go to end phase. I basically have what is essentially a DD Crow here in hand. Again, I'm not losing to these decks. I'm losing to this, Fualos, that kind of stuff, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's like a part of the game. It's why. And now they have Raizo. Yeah, it's why. It's why we have to. It's why we have to. It's why our stun decks are some of our best decks, and they're like boring to watch, but it doesn't lose to any of that. Like it just doesn't lose to Maxi. Okay, cool. Normal Stone, Fossil Dine, Equip, Moon, Mirror, Shield, Pass. Like it's like I don't lose to any of this stuff when I play those decks, which gives it a huge advantage. Okay, so we just won the coin flip. We drew a very... It's an okay, very underwhelming hand, honestly. We're going to go Dragon Bite. Yep, activate this. We're going to summon the Resonance Insect for sure. From here, we can actually go straight into this. We can also go into the rank 4 package. We can go into the Armored Horn, get an extra normal summon, search more big monsters. I actually think this is the route. I'll go the insect route, because I could just go into the Tenyi monster or like Baguska or something, but I actually think this is probably better, because then we can use multiple resonance insects, and I think that'll come in handy more. Let me check too if this is once per turn. You can only use each effect of Dragon Bite once per turn, so no, it's not once per turn. I mean, it is once per turn. That's what I meant to say. We can add this for interruption. We're going to be able to do it again anyway, so at least that's good. So yeah, we can add this guy for interruption for next turn. So we'll add him up to our hand. We'll activate this effect to give ourselves an extra normal summon. This is a hard once per turn, so we'll just summon out the Resonance Insect. And now we can go... And... Oh, that was dumb. I should have special summoned this dude. But it's okay, because I'll be able to special summon him later anyway. We'll special summon the Mantis now. And this way I can banish 2 Resonance Insects. Yeah, we'll activate Resonance Insect again. Hit the graveyard so I can search again. I'll search out for next turn the Bio Armor, probably, because I can search this. I think, yeah, the Bio Armor is probably the best thing to search right now. And then we'll activate the graveyard effect, no need. Activate this effect. We can banish these 2, and then we'll get 2 more effects here to send 2 more insects. Yep, we'll add the Ragnarika trap card. And we'll activate both of these, because they are not once per turn in any way. So we'll add these 2. Well, we get to send 2. So we can send Goki Pole. And I don't even know what else to send. I'll check it in a second. We'll send Goki Pole. And the other Resonance Insect will send the... This card has an effect. The, her. She has an effect to draw at the end phase. So we'll send her to graveyard too. I'll activate Goki Pole. This will give us an extra free monster summon. So, yep. Black Sea Squatter. Add that to hand. Special summon it. Summon that out for free. Destroy a card. Nope. Don't want to destroy a card. Okay, we can also bring that back. We'll special summon this out. Resonance Insect. Yep. Shuffle that back. And we can just save this guy for later, I think. We don't need to do anything with him. I mean, I guess we can use it to bring back for Armor Horn. We could bring it back. I don't know how relevant that really is for us, though. Yeah, we could just make the Link 5 right now. And then we'll have stuff in graveyard. Plus, this guy will be used as Link material, so we'll be able to summon something back. And we can make potentially another Link 3. What other Link 3 could we even want to make? I don't know. Yeah, we could potentially draw, I guess. And I guess we make the Link 5 here, because we want to use him as material for sure. Yeah, we'll do this guy, this guy, this guy. We'll use these guys as materials. Yep, we'll activate his effect to special summon something back. From here, I guess we can use... Goki Pole. Actually, that'll help add during our opponent's turn. Because we could just summon this and just sit on it. And then we have this thing. Or yeah, that way if they attack, we get to search. Ragnarika, her. There's no point to really summon her. We don't need to banish. We don't have any way to really banish right now. I mean, we do have a way to banish, but I don't know if it's relevant. We don't have any Link 3s that really matter. We can summon this, but... yeah. Yeah, I guess we just summon this out. I guess just the draw will do it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll use this effect. We'll banish this and this and this. Summon this back. Yep, we'll activate this effect to draw. And then we'll special summon out the Trap Trick monster. Why not? We'll do this plus this. And this is a, what is this, a plant or an insect? It's an insect too. I guess we'll just set this and we'll just pass here. Yeah, we'll just pass. We'll go end phase here. And we have a pop. We get the draw right now. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. So we get the pop. We get a pop. We get to pop 2. And we have the bee trooper. It's like a DD Crow. And then we have the insect bio armor. So it's like not terrible, but not fantastic. Like we definitely have interruptions. It's not the best thing ever. On normal summon, I actually will be popping that for sure before you can do anything. Thank God it's not Edison. He doesn't have prio. I just get to pop that and move on with my life. That's actually really good. He's gonna summon the Ragnarika. He's also playing Ragnarika. If this card is summoned, 2 different Ragnarika cards. This guy is literally playing a constructed version of the deck that we're playing. It's actually insane. He's actually playing just a constructed version of our deck. That is insane. I think I pulled this actually at one point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have this. Like I gotta go look at my other Ragnarika cards. I know I should have already done that. We can pop, but not yet, because that's not enough. Nope, not yet. I'll save this for Sunvine Sowing, special summons from your deck. Nope, not yet. Yeah, not yet. I actually, that'll come in handy. He's gonna burn himself, cool. Special summon Sunvine monster. I think here is a special summon from your extra deck. Yeah, not yet. I will be popping things in a moment, but it's gonna take me some time. He's gonna summon this dude out. Target one against. Okay, now I'll activate this. And now I'll pop things. So I'll pop this dude and the seed. So I'll pop these two, and he has the Sunvine Sowing to protect his link monsters anyway. Which is fine, I guess, because at least we pop the Loci seed, and then I can Stinging Lanius. This guy literally just has like an upgraded version of our deck, but more plant-based than insect-based. Yep, he's going to special summon Ragnarika monster. And he's going to summon this dude back. Link those two away. Skeletal Soldier. Yeah, we're definitely going to do this now. There's a target. Okay, so we're going to activate. Yep, Sting Lancer. This in our deck, we'll do this monster, and also in his we'll do Lone Fire Blossom. Now we're totally out of interruptions, so we'll summon this out. Shuffle those two back. That gets, yep, cool. We'll activate this. This will let us add the field spell. Cool. And then we'll just put the chaining off after this because we have no interruptions, and the timer's going to start bothering me. Okay, he's going to summon back a Ragnarika. This card's kind of crazy, too. Target a Ragnarika monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Didn't I already negate that? I don't know what I... Well, I guess there was another card that would have special summoned back his monster. Yep. Yeah, so I gotta check if I have this. I gotta check... I actually never checked the plants, which I should have, but I should have definitely checked the plants. It's actually kind of funny. He literally is playing an upgraded version of my deck. He is actually playing... He's playing more of a plant-based version of my deck. I'm playing more of an insect version of the deck, so that's where our decks kind of differ. Yep, he's got all the plants. He's got the aromatherapy. He's got... It's kind of crazy. It's not a mirror match, but it's like the closest thing to a mirror match that you could have without an actual mirror match, because it's like a cousin match. He's gonna tribute my monster, which is gonna be the Trap Trick. I probably should attribute this big monster, but yeah, what difference does it make? This out of Cactus Bouncer? I mean, he already kind of outed our board anyway, but it does suck because now he gets some of the big girl. Yep, there it is, the Rico Queen. This deck must be really good for dailies. You got Exceed Summon and Link Summon and a bunch of activations of a bunch of different cards. Probably pretty decent. You play one duel, you get everything done. Alright, our opponent basically destroyed our entire board. Card by card. We had follow-up, but it didn't matter. They just had way too much. None of our interruptions even were close enough to mattering. Okay, so this is what we have for Ragnarika cards. We do have more, actually. We have multiple of these, which honestly I could probably get away with playing multiple of these. This card's pretty good. We have this guy. He's a reptile. Special summoning by banishing one insect. You can discard one insect plant. Target must return to the hand. This is actually not bad. We could probably get away with playing him. What else? I mean, the problem with playing these is it's a reptile, so it might not work to summon like armor or horn. So that might be a little bit of an issue. We have some of these actually, I didn't realize. So we have like this one, banish 2 monsters in graveyard, target that many spell traps, controls, destroy them with this card. This card's actually not bad. Probably get away with playing this. This one's a reptile. I can probably get away if your opponent activates a monster effect. You can activate this effect, and either player can activate the monster in the hand. It's not that great. We could probably get away with playing this. So I'll just save this for next time. We'll figure out what to play, but this deck, like, it had some flashes of greatness, but honestly, overall, it's tough. It's tough when you have to play this many, like, special summons. I don't have Call By. I don't have Cross Out. I don't have, like, it's basically, I'm trying to play a meta deck while, yeah, I'm trying to play a meta deck while not having the tools needed to play a meta deck. That's kind of the situation that we're in here. If it was up to me, we'd be playing like we are. If we had Giant Ballpark, we'd be rocking and rolling right now. Like we really would, because we have Resistance Insect, we have Shiny Sea Squatter, we have Goki Pole. Like we have everything we need to play that deck except for the Giant Ballpark. We have this. We have multiple Godarlas wherever they are. We have all the other free special summons. We have this Fusion Dude. We have the Bio Arm. Like we have everything we need to play Giant Ballpark except for the actual Giant Ballpark. So we're kind of forced to play a combo deck without the tools to play it. Okay, we did earn some legacy tickets today, so we do get to open some of these. We have 11 of them. I'm just going to click skip because life's easier that way. We have Magician's Valkyria. Not good. This is new. Yep. Let's see. Once per turn during the main phase 2. So going first, can't do it. The turn player can activate this effect. They can gain 500 life points. Then these effects apply. The normal and special summons of monsters cannot be negated. Were they ever getting negated? If they activate spell trap card, a monster effect includes special summon, cannot be negated. If their opponent cannot target set spells, traps they control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. I mean, I guess if you're going second, this is cool. I mean, it could maybe break a board. It can help you break a board if you're going second. It's decent. Electromagnetic Bagworm. Flip. No need to read that any further. Medium Peace Golem. Blackwing, no one's ever heard of. Probably the best card we pulled is literally Archfiend Soldier. It's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, it is what it is. La, 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 la.